Hi, and welcome to Show of Hands Hangout number 27. We have JamesOuk and Kyle. Um, but I'll have you quick introduce yourselves, even though that was a bit of an introduction.
Yeah.
Just a little one, just say, I guess, who you are on the app, what you want us to call you, and
What you had for lunch today?
what you had for lunch today.
Alright. My name is JamesOuk. I go by, I think it's Oak James on there. I'm not sure. Either or. And for lunch today, I had a chicken salad. It was actually pretty good.
That does sound yum. Whoop. And then Mr. Lucchese.
Okay, just take my introduction away. I'm Mr. Lucchese on the app, Kyle Lucchese in real life. What I had for lunch feels really lame compared to chicken salad right now. I'll have to redo lunch. I only had a granola bar and yogurt.
Oh,
I
Oh,
know.
Was the granola bar in your yogurt?
No, it was I can't remember brand.
Bad day.
bad day is right. All right. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Can you move it
I
down?
don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. We're having technical difficulties. I clicked on something and now it won't leave the screen, and now it's on my face. I don't know. Oh, we figured it out.
Cool.
Anyways, I am mommapomba on the app. You can call me Julie. You can call me Mama. I don't really care. I don't think I actually had lunch today.
And then I'm Firefly 5 on the app, or Guyton in real life. Either one's fine, anything's fine. And I don't think I had lunch either, did I?
No.
What is wrong with you people?
We were doing other things. We forgot.
So
I don't know.
On Tuesdays, it's like first thing in the morning, one of the kids has music class, and then after that, the other two have music class, and then right after, you run through lunch before you realize that the day started.
The kids had lunch though.
Yeah.
Oh, I took a nap. That's what I was doing. I was taking a nap during lunchtime. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Worth it.
All right.
Anyways.
So we've got some would you rathers. I thought I had a few like situational things, but it turns out I have one.
one. Okay.
And then last week we tried to do a couple of caption this picture thing, caption this picture things. So I've got a couple of pictures, and we'll see if that's worth doing. In the meantime, would you rather be able to communicate with the dead, but only in Jive, or have a save game function for your life?
In Jive.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like in Jive. No.
Like
Start with
born to hand jive pig. Like that?
no.
Oh, what are you talking
You know what I'm
about?
talking about,
No.
Kyle?
I didn't even hear
Like,
the other question.
all it reminds me of is just Jive Young King. That's
I know.
I mean, if I have to communicate like him, I would totally do it. Just having a conversation with him is entertaining. Not even the content, just the conversation format.
Okay. We'll change it from only in Jive to only like Jive. That'll be fine.
Can you hear us, James? Can you hear?
I can hear you guys. It's a little muffled.
Oh, maybe we should speak up. Do you want me to get my earbuds?
No, that wouldn't help us anyway. It's the
Well,
speaker.
No, it's the microphone now, right?
The microphone's not on the earbuds, is it?
Yeah,
You have a microphone on yours?
I think so.
I didn't think so.
Let's go look. You hang on to this.
Well, that question didn't work very well at all.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
How about this? Would you rather be able to successfully avoid doing chores and facing minor relationship problems by hiding under some coats for a little while, or have unquestionable priority when it comes to using mutual artifacts in public, like armrests or right-of-way at stop signs and stuff?
Oh, definitely the mutual one. Definitely.
Yeah?
Because I hate waiting at stop signs. If I could go first every time, that'd be great.
You do have a microphone. How about you, Kyle?
What's the question?
I'll repeat it for you.
Sorry. What was the first part? I came in towards the end of it.
Yeah, I need the right one. All right. Wait, what'd you say, Kyle?
I'll repeat myself again. What was the first part of that?
Would you rather be able to successfully avoid doing chores and facing minor relationship problems by hiding underneath some coats for a little while, or have unquestionable priority when it comes to using mutual artifacts in public, like armrests or right-of-way at stop signs and such?
I'll go with the second, just because the first. Just do the chores. They have to get done anyway.
It's kind of odd, anyways.
Oh no! Find the coats! It's like you can't make it to the coats in time, and she just drags you across the room, and you have to do the chores anyway. So.
Okay, so
I mean, if you had that ability, wouldn't you keep coats around?
I don't even have a coat.
you froze.
If you had that ability, wouldn't you just keep some coats laying around?
I have to go buy some.
Well, yeah. Let's unplug this. This is weird.
Us?
Yeah.
Dang, Kyle, loud.
Well, yeah, we turned the volume up.
Okay.
Fat Shadow can talk some jive. He knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know what jive is.
Thanks, Fat Shadow. I feel less weird now.
What is it? Please explain.
It's a little bit harder to explain.
Okay.
Oh, which one are you doing? Are you avoiding responsibility, or are you getting...
I'm getting priority, yo. That would be a lot of hiding under coats for my daily routine. I don't have time for that. Although I maybe could turn it into like power napping.
You would turn it into napping.
I'd still like priority. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely the priority thing. I started to write that, and I thought it was just about the coolest thing ever. And so, the other thing, Aaron Madge had sent us this book of different things put up against each other, like kind of would you rathers and stuff. And this was two questions kind of Frankenstein together, but I like these two options better than the options that they were originally pinned up against.
I got to explain to Tristan Day who Frankenstein was.
Oh, that's fun. Would you rather? This comes from the guy who used to be Christian 1459 and is now
525,600 minutes.
Oh, boy, Ren.
Yeah.
One of the most overdone shows ever.
Hey man, I really like that movie.
You can like it, but it's still overdone.
That was one of the first movies we watched. I think that was the first movie we watched as a couple.
Oh, sorry, I'm surprised you've made it thus far.
Why?
I'm just joking. I figured.
The first movie we watched was Boondock Saints, but we weren't a couple yet.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a fun story. You should ask about that later.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, from him, would you rather go back in time and meet your ancestors pre-1800s, or go into the future and meet your great-grandchildren?
It's a good one.
I'm going to go with great-grandchildren. I think it would be interesting to meet my ancestors since I'm adopted and I don't know anything about any of my family. But I kind of feel like way back then, I don't know, their situation probably wasn't looking any better. So, and I would like to move forward and see, new parts of my life. So, yeah.
I think I'll agree on that one. I kind of want to see how my parenting techniques work for the
Right?
future. I want to know if that works out and if my kids would be like stubborn little brats or something.
They all go through their phases.
Yeah, that's true.
Kyle.
Grandchildren, but at the same time, I don't want children, so I'll just say ancestors, or not ancestors. I'll say descendants.
Okay. Well, that would be.
Plus, I want to see what the future's like. I don't really care. I know what happened in the past anyway.
You have siblings, right? Like I think you
Yeah.
said before you have a sister.
I have a sister, well, a half sister, a half brother, a full brother, and 3 stepbrothers.
So instead of great grandchildren, go with great
Nephews.
grandnephews and nieces, whatever it is.
Oh, good. I get to meet them.
You don't have to reproduce to see the future in this scenario.
It's got so much better.
What are you gonna do?
Future. My
Future.
family are assholes. I don't need to go back and see them. I really don't.
I think only one of them is.
I can think of one on either side, and they're the ones most closely related to me.
Well, I know, but I mean, this is like before. What do you say? Before the 1800s, right?
Yeah, pre-1800s.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know them.
Well, like my grandmother on the one side, they've all been dead for so long that I don't even know. And my grandmother on the other side is a really sweet lady, but my grandfather on that side was yeah, because he's dead now.
Yeah.
Was probably worse than any of them.
Yeah,
The ones I do know.
I'd say so. He's probably the worst.
So I don't know if I'd want to go back and meet them.
Makes sense.
Same dude asks, which would be more frightening? Julie's bringing in some dubstep. Which would be more frightening? Someone controlling your movements to make you hold a gun to your head while you fight but cannot stop them.
Yeah.
Or being trapped in a cage with a mixture of an elephant, size, scorpion, poison, and monkey climbing.
Well, that doesn't sound too scary. It just sounds weird.
Yeah. I think that having the loss of control would be really scary. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm pointing a gun at my head or if I'm doing other things. The fact that you can watch yourself and be conscious of something that's going on and you have no control, that's not cool.
Yeah, no, that's scary as anything. I don't, and that's quite a bit different even than just like a paralysis,
Yeah.
where it's like I'm trying to do this but I can't. I'm trying not to do this, and yeah, that'd be too much.
That's horrible. Kyle.
Kenna Banana, you are totally right. That was creepy. But go ahead, Kyle.
Oh my god, Kenna. That's KW.
I mean, am I dying in both scenarios, or neither, or?
You didn't.
It's not stated
say.
specifically.
I don't know.
It's
Your
like-
elephant, scorpion, monkey is gonna.
I mean, you know, he did describe a pretty creepy sounding thing, the size of an elephant, it's poisonous like a scorpion, and it climbs like a monkey, but he didn't say it's aggressive.
That is true.
And in the other one, someone's making you hold a gun to your head, but you also don't know if it's loaded or if they're going to make you shoot. So I think, I don't know.
I was struggling with removing a stink bug from my apartment last week, so I'm going to have to go with the holding a gun to my head. I wish you were kidding.
Our son came screaming downstairs like I thought he broke something because there was a bug in the bathroom upstairs and it was a stink bug as well.
They're nasty. They're so loud.
Get rid of it then, yo!
I
Or
did.
on the other hand, if
Like-
remember.
Yeah.
I put on like a hazmat suit, brought a flamethrower, and
Oh, man.
James.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with all you guys too. I mean, not being able to control myself would be, pretty scary actually.
Horrible. Way to go, Christian. Just kidding.
Axel752 has a question specifically for James that you've already read.
I have read it.
It's a three-part question. Part one, what's the only major U.S. city to ever have elected 3 socialist mayors?
Okay, I didn't know this before, but I did Google it, and it is Milwaukee.
No kidding.
I did not know that before, but
Who wouldn't have guessed Milwaukee at all? What specific language was the name of this city from?
Native American? I don't know the way it sounds. That would be my guess.
Busted. And what does the name translate to in English?
Milwaukee. Since their basketball team's the Bucks, I'm gonna go with deer or something. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, at least there's logic there.
I got nothing.
hey, you're right. And the name comes from an Algonquin word meaning Maloki, or word Maloki meaning good, beautiful, and pleasant land.
Interesting.
No kidding.
Yes.
Thanks, Axel.
Question from Fat Shadow.
The Fat Shadow.
What would be worse? For whatever reason, the key was never invented, and all door locks were combination locks. Or, for some reason, car roofs are never designed, and all vehicles are essentially convertibles without the option to convert. It says specifically, no alternative locks either. Your options are combo lock, like your high school locker, or leave it unlocked.
Well, what other locks were there?
You would, I don't know what other things you could do for a lock.
There's like electronic ones.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like on the
Fingerprints?
lockbox.
Fingerprints, yeah.
Although NPR just did this huge thing about biometrics and how it's like super easy that once you're hacked that way, there's no going back. So there's a lot of high security for that. I thought it was very interesting. Combo lights, that's not so terrible.
That's not bad.
I think we'd be screwed in the wintertime if we didn't have a roof on our car.
With convertibles and lots of rain,
In Michigan, we need a roof.
Gonna need that roof.
especially in Ohio. It's
Yeah.
awful weather here.
I mean,
Yeah,
even
and
where
Kyle in New
Kyle
York.
is. Yeah.
Yep.
If we would have had this question when we had someone on from California or something, that could have been a different story. It's warm and it apparently never rains.
Yeah, but that's a lot of sun all the time.
That is sunscreen.
Yeah. Well, with the combo lock.
Well, with the other one, because he asked which one was worse.
Oh.
Oh, which one is worse?
Yeah.
The no roof then for me.
It's true.
Definitely.
Okay.
Would you rather be hole punched to death?
What?
So random.
Or death by catapult?
Oh, death by catapult. That'd be freaking awesome until the end.
Yeah.
I feel like a hole punching would hurt each and every. First of all, what? Like, they're so tiny.
Yeah, it's like, how does it even like get you?
That's what I'm saying. And so, ugh. Eventually, they just end up beating you with it, I think, because there's no way that you can actually get hole punched to death. Yeah, that's.
So apparently, and I don't know if this is even entirely true, but I remember reading something about this. There was a culture, whatever, 500 years ago, that did sentence people to death by catapult. And they would launch people out into the water. And if the person would survive both the launching, the hitting the water, and swimming back, then their penalty was paid, and they could
That doesn't sound too bad.
whatever.
Even if I survive this, I wouldn't come back from the swimming. Why would you go back to the place that tried to kill you by catapult?
Because
Yeah.
you've been pardoned if you make it back.
Oh, yippee skippy. No, they tried to. Why? They tried to kill me by catapult.
He still launched you.
Exactly. It'd be kind of, I don't know, it could be fun though for a little while until you hit the water. Interesting. What are you doing?
Oh, catapult.
Yeah.
Same thing. The hole punch thing, while it sounds really silly, would not be very silly in practice. I think that'd be awful. How about you, Kyle?
Yeah, being hole punched to death sounds miserable. It'd be a weird death certificate thing to write that.
Yeah. Well, do I get to put the first hole punch goes?
Where are you gonna put it?
Somewhere where I can die quick, like a jugular or something?
Oh,
Rotted?
Could you get it in there though? I mean, like,
Yeah, that's true.
you can always get it in.
oh, you just gotta want it badly. What? That? Yeah, I don't think you can.
I don't think it's the same principle.
I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, you totally would have to go for something like that, but I can't. How to even just get through the first layer? It's not awesome.
I bet there are like industrial hole punches that go
Yeah.
through 300-400 sheets at a time, and that'd be, if it could handle this, it'd probably be enough to. I think.
I mean, think about all of the torturous textbooks that you have to spend $1 billion on, and
No.
they hold them sometimes.
That's true.
Did you spend a
Then
lot?
again, they could just be one at a time.
Oh. Would you rather, to yourself only, appear as Yasser Arafat in the mirror, or hear Darth Vader's theme when you enter a room?
Oh, music, yo. You want to look like this? I don't think so. You like this one.
Is the music just audible to me, or?
Yep.
Or you could look like this. Oh. Just shh. Shh. Don't speak.
I won't come like this. Oh.
Yeah, the music's audible only to you, and your reflection looks like that only to you.
I think the music sounds pretty badass. Walking
Yeah.
into a room, freaking Darth Vader theme. Dun, dun, dun. I'm saying?
How long does it play though? Like, is it the whole thing every time, or is it just like
Doesn't
I think
matter.
it would have to be, yeah.
the whole thing?
The whole thing.
It's all red.
It's like, what, 3 or 4 minutes, something like that?
Yeah.
Man, you would be so sure that you never forgot anything in the other room. I just walked into the kitchen and I don't remember why. I'm gonna have to do this again in just a minute. I wonder if you
That would give new
what
meaning
I'm playing.
from open concept.
What? Yeah.
And would you have to stay in there until it finished playing?
Yes.
Hmm.
Could be kind of awkward.
Definitely could be.
All of it. Okay, next one. Oh, wait. Did everybody
Oh, I'll pick music.
right? Oh, I wonder what it looked like. Yes, there was some makeup on, right? Oh, I'm feeling pretty today. Get a little smoky eye on. Yes. I don't think
You
so.
can make him look good.
Yeah. I'm feeling good.
I think this is a harder one for me because I might look in the mirror once a day. And even that's not a for sure thing. I might be able to get away with that, but
But it would be anytime there's a reflection, so even if maybe you're not looking, like, You know what I mean? Like if you're passing past something that is reflecting
Well,
your
that's true.
face.
That's true.
I don't know. I mean, if you're the only one who can see it, though, if I don't have to see yes or well, you're looking in the mirror.
Yeah, no. I'd go with the music.
Okay.
I'd make a couple. Well, yeah, no. Music is fine.
I feel like you'd walk into lab feeling so awesome. What's up,
Yeah.
kitties? Okay.
Would you rather? Uh,
Oh, gross.
which one? Would you rather be bludgeoned to death with a slab of beef, or die from overeating raw bacon?
Hmm. Hmm.
Beef, yo. Beef, that's for sure. Raw bacon is yuck feeling in your hand.
Well, is the bacon flavored?
No, it's just raw bacon, like
Just straight bacon?
just raw bacon, like peeling it out of the package and all.
Hmm. I'll go with the beef. Make it quick.
That's what I'm saying. Although, maybe what if it's not like frozen? It's just like a slab. You just get like whack on your face, whack again. I'd still want to get hit with some beef. Oh, bacon. Mm. I feel like that would take a lot. It would take a lot of bacon to die from.
Probably.
Oh, you imagine the stomach ache you would have? And then you die smelling like bacon.
And fat.
Not good. What are you doing? James and I are getting hit with beef. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. When I was young, this is gonna be really gross. Um, when I was young, I distinctly remember my parents sending me to school with lunch, and lunch was bread and raw bacon,
Hmm.
and that the idea was to put the bacon between two little pieces of bread, and it was supposed to be something like if you had whatever prosciutto.
Sure.
And I mean, we lived next door, two doors down from a butcher, um, so at least it was fresh raw bacon, but
Uh,
but it was less than delicious.
I don't
you didn't
know.
you didn't have the cafeteria like cook it for you or something?
This was in Europe.
Yeah,
Oh, Europe. Okay.
I don't know. I think they did you a service by giving you raw food instead of your mom trying to cook it.
it's true.
Because it'd still be raw.
Oh man, that'd be bad news.
Kyle.
Yeah, I'll go with the same answer as you all.
You seem so disappointed with that.
I don't like either. I just no
Okay.
thank you.
How about this then? You eat a
You,
thing of raw bacon or you get a bunch of stink bugs on your face
I
until they
was gonna say it
suffocate
if you
you.
didn't. You suffocate in a room filled with stink bugs.
I don't like you anymore.
I know, but you deep down love me.
No, it could be, instead of dying from
No.
overeating bacon, you could die from
Overeating.
overeating stink bugs. Though they might crawl back up.
You know.
Stop.
Better than the rat question.
King James, KC7 asks, would you rather lose one hand or both feet?
It's a hand. Obviously, that's an easy one.
Yeah?
I want to be able to walk.
There are things that you can walk with.
Oh yeah. I could also have like a little. I could be Captain Hook. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, well, he just made it worse because it said one hand or both feet. It wasn't like one or, one.
Yeah, one or the other.
Wait, is Casey a he?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh man, your profile picture isn't a
I'm sorry, Casey. I just assumed, I guess.
What was the username?
Casey7.
She.
I assumed Casey was a she because the only male Casey that I've ever met is your cousin.
Well,
It's a she.
it's a she?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was watching Chicago Fire, and there's Lieutenant Casey, and that's a dude.
That's a last name probably though, right?
Well, but they just refer to him Casey, and I have a cousin named Casey, and he's a very large dude. So
He is a very large dude.
so my apologies, Casey. I'm sorry. Thank you for weighing in for questions.
A lot of questions.
Fat Shadow, I'm right there with you. I think one hand's much better than 2 feet.
Yeah. If it was one hand or 1 foot, I think I might go with the foot.
Mm-hmm.
But losing both feet, that's no good.
Mm-mm. Man. Kyle, did you say what you're losing?
I'll say I'll lose one hand because not saying the prosthetics are great or the mechanics or whatever they're currently working on are perfect, but they've come a long way and they'll develop further as time goes on.
It's true.
Hey, how about would you rather lose 1 foot or 1 foot of your height?
If I lost a foot of my height, I'd be really short.
Me too. I think I might be legally a midget.
Would you? Yeah, you would.
Yeah. What is legal midget height?
I don't know. It's probably shorter than, or it's probably.
Yeah, it was like 4'10". No? Is that too?
I can't imagine it's shorter than 4'6". Or 4'4".
I'm sure it's around like 4 something,
Mm-hmm.
low 4s maybe.
It's 4'10". I was right.
4'10".
Yep.
20.
All right, I'd barely be a midget.
I would definitely be a midget.
5'9.5".
I'd be shorter.
I'd be.
I think I'd have to keep both my legs. Could shop in the little girl section, cheaper. Except for then you're wearing brightly colored clothes.
I bet you'd look great in a Hello Kitty shirt.
I would rock that Hello Kitty shirt if I could find one. Okay.
Let's see. If you knew you were going to be invisible for exactly 30 minutes, and it was going to start 30 minutes from now, what would you do with it? Kyle, you're first on this.
If I were invisible, would I leave fingerprints? Or any other identifiable information?
Well, I mean, you've got 30 minutes to prepare, so I'm sure you could throw on a pair of gloves if you need to.
It's not just that. I mean, if it was hair or whatever else.
We'll say it stays invisible. Your hair stays invisible.
I'm trying to debate whether I would do something good or a lot of bad.
I made up my mind on that already.
I'd probably do a lot of bad. Being I'd be going shopping tomorrow instead of class.
You only have 30 minutes of invisibility, though.
Yeah, how you gonna...
I know a guy.
Oh, can I know him too then?
No.
Okay. 30 minutes from now?
30 minutes from now, you're going to get 30 minutes worth of invisibility.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm robbing a bank.
I
Really?
knew that was coming.
Hey, if I'm invisible and let's say I can't get caught,
Well, how do you break in?
Easily.
I just walk in. Oh, well, it is past the closing time now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
they're
right
all
now you
locked.
just bust right through the glass.
Yeah,
I mean,
can't
you're
see me.
invisible.
You really think they have that much cash on hand?
They'd have to have
I'm sure it's
a
a good,
decent
decent
amount.
amount. Yeah. They just see a floating bag running out. I mean, like, how do you explain that?
Man, all I had was, I think I'm going to go to bed. In a half an hour, there's nothing to do. I might play a prank on one of my friends. She's crazy.
On Nancy?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, she'd freak out too.
Oh, I just submitted a vote for something.
What happens?
Oh yeah.
They are,
What would you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe the smartest move, because I don't know if, yeah, I think maybe the smartest move would be to get in past some kind of security system, some kind of particularly high-end security system, and then be found inside, like just stay there and be found inside, and I feel like you could probably get a pretty decent job offer.
Yeah, that's true.
Or killed.
Well, no, like, look, if you can't figure out how I got inside here, what does that say about
Your security system.
about whatever? And even on the flip side of it, if you really wanted to just make a bunch of money, you could probably blackmail whoever it was into just, I won't send this picture of myself inside your secure facility in exchange for whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have like the chutzpah to do that though. You know what I mean? Because after you're done being invisible and you want to start like making threats to people, like I won't send this, but now you know what my face looks like. I don't know. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to see 5 seconds into the future, or be able to rewind time by 5 seconds?
Rewind for me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go rewind as well.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Why do you say rewind?
Just in case I mess up on something, I can always retry real quick.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going too, because if you look into the future, then you're altering what you may or may not have done beforehand. You know what I mean? But the other way, you kind of just go through your daily, making your decisions as you would, and then if something goes ill like, then you could maybe. I just think about Nora.
Yeah.
Our youngest is kind of a stink bottom, and she's very independent, and she does lots of things that 5 seconds, from now, I wish I would have known she was doing that. So that's all I got.
How about you, Kyle?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends on what seeing into the future actually means. But my interpretation would be that if you're seeing into the future 5 seconds, you would be able to basically avoid anything that you would be rewinding for.
That's
I
true.
mean, both are idealistic, really.
I mean, 5 seconds. 5 seconds into the future, I feel like you could probably, if you played it right, you could probably really leverage a lot in any kind of super competitive trading. But I don't know. If there was a way for you to, if there was a way for you to take that and translate it into, I guess, digital information type of thing, you could do all sorts of things with 5 seconds of future sight. But undoing 5 seconds, being able to rewind 5 seconds essentially means that you're never going to drop anything again. You're never going to stub your toe again. You're never going to lock yourself out of your, well, you could, but it'd be the sort of thing where you don't realize it until later. But you'd never have that moment of, oh crap, I just shut the door. There'd be a lot of really little mistakes that you would never have to make again. And that'd be kind of cool.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. I had talked myself into the first one, but I could talk myself into the second one pretty easily too. Yeah, I'm going to be able to rewind 5 seconds. Because I don't know if I like the idea of playing around with the future.
See?
Even though part of me thinks it'd be really cool.
Both are really cool.
But I mean, think of all the cool stuff you could do with the being able to rewind. Like, you could do the whole. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, and you'd never say exactly the wrong thing at the right time again. That could be
Sometimes
really
that's fun.
It is. But then you could say it twice.
I mean it the second time.
So we have a couple of in this picture type of things. But I want to make sure I can do this first.
Oh, I love that picture.
Maybe that one's going to be for you. Okay. So, caption this. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Honestly, what do I say?
There's already a meme out there that says, "You are looking delicious today." BB is.
Just waiting for the restaurant to call me and tell me my order's ready.
Yeah.
That's about what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Man, didn't they say 10 minutes?
Okay.
How about that one?
It looks like it's trying to read whatever's on his chest.
Yeah, it does a little.
Or the guy's flashing the line, and in that case, it's like, oh.
You like how over here in the corner it says male Bengal tiger? But still, all I could think of was like weird prison movie quotes.
Oh, when I saw this, I thought of Mr. T for some reason. I don't know why.
There's. Are you? Hey, beard man.
Hi, better late than never.
Sorry, I'm late, everybody.
Caption that picture.
Yeah, we're captioning pictures. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see a lion with a dude in front of it.
Yeah, caption this picture.
Go.
I would say... Hold on. I would say something like, hey, baby, looking for a good time.
Sorry, I forgot my razor.
How do you like my shave job on my arms?
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I like that one. All right.
You could do a whole Robert De Niro. You talking to me? Yeah. Yeah.
There was that one for you, John.
I got that one too.
Wow. Wow. Stay away from bees.
What?
That baby looks like it might have a bee problem.
Aww.
All right, next one for everyone. All I could think of was that I don't know which one of them's Holyfield, but there's a joke to be made there.
Right.
Or a
Mayweather.
Mayweather, but there's a joke to be made there.
The definition of nonpartisan. Yeah.
Uh,
Why can't we all just get along?
Yeah.
What?
this
That's
one's
today.
in Dearborn, by the way.
I said the other left. Yeah.
Stay-at-home vacation.
Is that today?
Damn you, Siri.
Yeah.
Damn you, Siri. Yes.
No, this was
Oh,
this was
God.
from some news story, and apparently this guy waited for hours to be rescued.
Seriously.
Now I'm looking at this and thinking that car can't be that tall, and you can see dry land.
He clearly did not get catapulted out there. What a fool.
I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of reasons not to jump in there, but none of them are popping into my head.
What I would imagine happened is it was high enough to cause him to stall, and it got higher.
Yeah, probably.
Still, though.
Maybe he just doesn't know how to walk or swim. Maybe he had both of his feet cut off.
From sitting on him too long?
No, because he had to choose between getting both feet cut off or getting one hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prius fatal. Yeah.
It looks like your picture for G+. Yeah.
I think that should be your profile picture now.
Yeah, it probably really should be. Yeah.
It's clearly a ninja bear, but
This is why I sleep in on Sundays.
Does it now look like is it a bunch of cops around it?
Yeah, they probably tranquilized it, and then they're like, "Oh, I got it, I got it."
So is the caption going to be Black Bears Matter? I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think you win that round.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, got one more for you.
What in the great googly?
I've seen this picture before. I can't remember where. Yeah.
Ted Cruz's base camp.
It kind of looks like it might be Bjorn's home or something.
I just had the theme from the Jeffersons playing in my head.
Post-apocalyptic Jeffersons.
There's a deluxe apartment in the sky.
I just don't understand how they even got them up there.
Yeah.
Is that like a stage in front? Is that what that is?
I think
Yeah.
They didn't want to have to leave their home to watch the show.
Yes.
the picture, I believe, was entitled Redneck Mansion.
Oh my.
But it was
I think the one that's on top of the yellow one got the worst deal because it doesn't have stairs going up to it.
Well, they probably have stairs on the inside going up to that one.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. This is like the Smith Family Robinsons 20 years in the future. Yeah. They're like, well, we had the tree house, we went this route instead.
Eeg. No good.
all right. Yeah.
It's in-
Now that you're here, Josh, I'll have you run through a couple of these questions too, just for fun.
We can play catch up. Lightning round.
Yep. But Julie's gonna read them because she's more entertaining.
What is on that? This was from
Oh,
last
yeah, that's last week.
Okay. So, would you rather, as looking in the mirror, only appear as Yasser Arafat or hear Darth Vader's theme as you enter a room? And only you can see or hear this.
All right. I need to hear that question one more time.
So, while looking in a mirror, you
Okay.
only see Yasser Arafat as your reflection, Or when you walk into a room, you only hear Darth Vader's theme being played.
Oh, Darth Vader's thing. That's what is in my head every time I walk in a room anyway. So let's
Right?
ring.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't leave the room until it's done playing.
Even better. Well, it depends on the room, I suppose.
No.
Right? Okay.
Oh, you can ask me that one. We skipped this one, but you can.
Would you rather have a receding hairline or a proceeding hairline?
So like a hairline that continues to go down.
Yes.
I kind of have both going right now. I'm trying to meet it up. I'll go with the receding hairline rather than the weird wolfman down the face thing. That'd be weird. Yeah. I already have the receding hairline, so I'm also used to that function.
Okay, all right. What are you?
I'd probably do the same. Yeah, I'd probably do the same because it'd be pretty easy to just shave it.
What?
When I was in boot camp, all of our divisions were all lined up, and our division commander guy, we're all standing, getting ready to eat lunch, and this poor recruit came in, and we all have shaved heads when we first get there. But his hairline literally starts like right at his eyebrows,
Oh,
all the way down. It was jet black hair, and so it looked like he was wearing a motorcycle helmet. And so in the middle of the mess hall, the division commander just stops everybody and yells, "Dear God, look at this guy's head!" Right? And everybody just turned and stared at him, And I just felt so bad for the guy, but he stood tall. Apparently, this was not the first time he had heard this. But after I saw that, I was like, "Man, I'll take a receding hairline any day."
That's funny. I was gonna say no, because even if you shaved it, you'd still have the residual.
Yeah, the stubble.
Yeah, you'd just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want a 5 o'clock shadow on your forehead.
No. That's very poor.
Maybe my face would stay warm then.
Is that a common struggle you have?
I'm cold all the time. So cold all the time.
Less running, more donuts.
I know. I should. Man. All right.
You want to read them a couple more?
Okay. Couple more.
What's happening? What's James doing?
Consider receding.
Yeah, receding. I already have it, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll pick receding and then just shave it off.
Yeah, but then you still have the helmet head.
Receding?
I mean, if it's
He said receding. And shave it off.
Receding, going back.
Ooh, I
I would miss my hair, that my hair.
So sorry, so sorry. So, can I ask you kind of a strange question, James, about your hair?
Sure.
Is it, like, pliable? Because my brother has hair, and it's, like, wire. And he always wanted to be able to, like, comb it over, as he called it, like, handsome hair. And it was just so, is it pretty hair-like?
Well, I have really straight hair, like thick straight hair, and it's whenever it just depends on what product I use, honestly. But if I want it's pretty pliable.
Okay.
It works through.
Yeah, we tried one day to like get his hair because it was straight to go just to the side or whatever to part it, and we put a bunch of product in there. We even like held clips over there until it dried, and it still just went straight back to what it was.
When Holly would cut that, she had to wear her glasses because the bristles would shoot off of the clippers. It was so wiry.
Yeah.
It was harsh. So I have a question. I didn't get properly introduced to the new guy. I'm not sure.
Oh,
This is. Yeah, he can introduce himself.
My name's JamesOuk. I mean, I'm pretty new to the app. Not pretty new, but a couple months, I would say.
Who are you on the app?
I think it's JamesOuk.
Yeah.
Oh, I do follow you. Yeah, I know who you are now.
He's our firefighter.
I was gonna say, I think we all follow you.
Woo!
I think at least a couple of us have, myself included, have recommended others to follow you too.
I started it first, just so you know, James. I was showing you the love first, and then I got fire on board. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you
Okay.
find some new people first.
I think I've just taken to the Kyle method, and I just go to the recommended users and I just follow everybody. And if they get obnoxious, I unfollow them. Or if they, a lot of them don't really post polls though.
Yeah,
So.
that's I do that too sometimes. Just see if they have polls posted before I follow them.
Mhm. And what type of polls they're into.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh. Would you?
You can ask him number 3. I'll get it.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't get this. Okay, Josh. Would you want to be able to communicate with the dead, but only in Jive, or have a save game function for your life?
Or have a what function?
Save game.
Oh, I'll take the save game. Yeah, there's many times I wish I could go back and reboot that puppy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like you choose your own adventure. You want to flip back to the book, and you're like, okay, no. I didn't take that path. That was bad. Yeah. I'll go back to page 67 and try again. Yeah.
Okay, but what's the Jive business?
Jive?
Yeah.
But, if you want to know what Jive is, watch Airplane, the movie Airplane.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there that only talks in Jive, and then you get an idea of what it would be like to have to talk that way all the time.
Hey, Kyle, do you know how to YouTube that that clip onto the screen?
All of us would have to open the YouTube app, and the people watching would not see it. I don't believe.
Okay, I'll just look it up later. But I didn't know what he was talking about.
I still don't know either.
See, I guess we'll just have to check that one out later, James.
I'll Google it.
Josh, would you rather be hole punched to death or death by catapult?
Okay, one more time on that one.
Would you rather be hole punched to death, like, or death by catapult?
Oh man, death by catapult. Well, that would be hole punch to death would suck. Death by catapult, at least, yeah, I'm taking death by catapult. Send me flying to the side of a cliff or whatever it takes. But hole punch you? That's like asking somebody to use a drill on you until you die. Oh.
No, I know. We were even talking about that. I was like, seriously, I don't. Ugh, bad news. Okay, would you rather be bludgeoned to death by a slab of beef, or die from overeating raw bacon?
Okay, die from overeating raw bacon or what else?
Or being bludgeoned to death by a slab of beef?
Well, I eat my bacon pretty close to raw as it is.
But you'd have to die from it. Like, you'd have to eat a ton of beef or bacon, I feel like.
But do you know how badly it feels to be beaten to death?
No.
I mean, I have not been beaten to death either, obviously, but assuming that it is unpleasant.
Yeah, but to take something that is so yummy scrumptious, like bacon, and then have to eat it until you died, my belly hurts just thinking about it.
True, but I also feel the same way about beef. I like beef, and to be killed by such a precious thing would be a sad story.
Can everybody see this video clip on the screen?
No.
Man.
We'll just watch it later.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're...
I could see it, by the way, but I don't know how to get back to where it was now.
What would be that noise?
Okay, that's okay. I'll figure it out for the next one.
Okay, Josh, here you go. Last one for you.
Awesome. Bring it on.
You knew you were going to be invisible for exactly 30 minutes from now, and only for... That was terrible wording. I give up. I'm done.
30 minutes from now, you're going to be invisible for exactly 30 minutes. What do you do with this?
Okay, what time is it? 11:05. I'm going to be invisible for 30 minutes only?
Yes.
Yep.
Starting
11:36.
There's not a lot you can do.
Somebody started robbing banks.
Yeah, well, but then the problem with robbing banks is now all that money is marked, so it's really hard to spend it. So that'd be lame. For me, maybe. Oh,
See,
What?
Kyle had a plan.
Tough. That's tough. Invisible. You know what? If it was only for 30 minutes, I would have a blast. Go downtown Annapolis and just start wreaking mayhem by
That would be pretty fun.
and making it feel like the guy got poked by somebody else, and then watching what happened then. Oh yeah, just watching people lose their crap. That'd be awesome. And then I go home, go to bed. Sorry, I didn't.
All right, good. Guess you're not a felon like the rest of us.
Yeah, and I was thinking about various voyeuristic things. But I was like, you only have 30 minutes. I mean, where are you gonna go? And, I don't know. No, not much to watch at 11 o'clock at night.
I know. That's what I'm saying. All right, Rose, do you have a question?
I don't think I have anything else.
What?
Honestly.
You don't have any questions? Like I thought you said you had one question.
Yeah, the invisible one.
No. Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I think that was my. I think that's me being out of questions.
It's all like, hey, I ran a marathon on Sunday, so I'm going to shirk my responsibilities and make up not questions for the show.
I know that's really pathetic, actually.
I,
Did you get my picture, Gaitin, that I just sent to your phone?
yeah,
I
that was
did.
funny.
I
didn't
did.
know if I could try to caption that one or not.
Yeah. I bet we could.
What is Killer Who?
Okay. Caption that.
Go ahead, can I keep it?
Stand back, son. I got this. Yeah. I couldn't. I've had it for a long time. Been waiting to make a meme out of it, and every time I look at it, I'm like, nope, not quite ready yet. Kyle, I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm literally going to purchase a piece of art for your back wall. I see it back there, and I'm wondering if you're doing some sort of psychological experiment.
Any of the artwork that I do have is downstairs where where people would be paying attention to it.
Heyo.
Mm-hmm. But if we're paying attention.
Yes. Interesting. You don't
So-
have any questions?
I don't have anything. Do you have find a good user poll?
Okay.
Do any of you have any good questions?
I was going to mention about James's post that he actually has more comments than he has votes on his poll right now, which is fairly rare.
Wait, on which one?
On the one about the living situation, like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we went into depth on that one.
Yeah.
Well,
No, good though. We used to once upon a time have a couple of questions from users, and they got harder and harder to find because there were a lot more angry users.
what?
Users on SoHH? What are you talking about?
What?
So unheard of.
Honestly, I feel like the polls have gotten progressively crappier. So I guess it would be they've just gotten worse.
Except mine, of course.
Arlands asks, should the DMV reject certain proposed license plates which they deem inappropriate?
They did for one, didn't they?
I said yes to that one. I'm pretty sure I answered that one.
I think I said yes to that one as well. Didn't they do that though? With the one where they figured out that it meant oh, now I can't remember what it was. It was like a bunch of numbers or something, and it translated into like asshole or something.
So,
Wasn't that a thing, or did I just make that up?
I have no idea. I haven't heard of that, but
various license plates being rejected, but I cannot remember what they were now.
I know.
I support this idea because of our kids. Honestly, I could just hear the questions from the back seat right now.
Yeah, I remember reading them when I was little, trying to find the written license plates.
Yeah. I think that's my big reasoning, that I would hear it from the kids and stuff. If we lived in a world of all adults, then have at it. We're all adults, but we don't.
Well, do they?
More controversial is when hospitals. I guess there's in Sweden. They enacted a law that you can't name your children certain things. They control what you can name your child.
Hmm.
And Germany as well, apparently.
Uh, there are a couple of countries where that's true, and in some of them it's really not strictly enforced. They just don't want you to name your kid, you know, shithead. But
So get this. All right. So Germany, it says in Germany you must be able to tell the gender of your child by the first name, and the name chosen must not be negatively affect the well-being of the child. Also, you cannot use last names and names of objects or products as first name. Whether or not your chosen name will be accepted is up to the Office of Vital Statistics, the standard partisan in the area in which the child is born. If the office rejects your proposed baby name, you may appeal the decision. If you lose, you'll have to think of a different name. Each time you submit a name, you pay a fee, so it can get costly.
Interesting.
no kidding.
Well, so you have to be able to know what gender it is based on.
And based on our SoHH polls of the last month, that'd be highly controversial.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say they don't really have unisex names in German.
Apparently not.
It's not really a thing.
Well, didn't Blake Lively just name her baby girl James?
Really?
I think she did.
Let's see. Blake
I don't even know who Blake Lively is.
She and Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about isn't Kanye West's kid's name Blue or no? That's
Northwest.
no Northwest. That's right.
Northwest. Blue Ivy is
Is
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Did anyone see Beyonce at the Met Gala yesterday?
Kanye West is the reason the Vulcans are gonna pass through our planet. They're gonna have that. No, they're not ready yet. They're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Bad state of affairs.
I guess there's a question that's kind of an interesting one. How do you feel about unisex names?
I don't care.
I don't mind.
I mean, not like about other people having unisex names particularly, but like, how would either you like to have one, or would you give your kid a unisex name? Or in Kyle's case, your nephew or niece.
Well, Kyle can be. I've heard of girls named Kyle, and boys named Kyle. And
Girl's named Kyle.
yeah, and then there was Lindsay used to be a dude name, but now it's more a girl name.
I know Jordan.
How we associate names with sexes is just
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous and it's arbitrary and it changes all the time. Just like the colors, just like how we dress. I mean, most of the things that people associate with a specific sex or gender, depending on who and what you're describing, there's no real reason to associate it with any of that.
The Sun King of France was renowned for wearing high heels. It was very popular for men to do so in France at that time. So.
Yeah, actually, heels were popular for aristocracy and wealthy persons in a large portion of the world.
Yeah. And then people get stuck on it, and they devote so much emotional energy to defending boys don't like pink or whatever, and it's just a waste of social time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Who knows?
What's his name? Dirk Nowitzki, the basketball player for the Mavs. was it? They did an interview with him, and father, his father was really against him playing basketball because he wanted him to play a manly sport like volleyball instead, um, as cultural differences go. And I thought that was kind of a funny thing to hear.
Hey, what are you trying to say about volleyball?
I'm not trying to say anything about volleyball. I'm trying to say that it's a funny thing that there's such a cultural gap there that he says don't play some wimpy sport like basketball when you can play a real man's game like volleyball.
You know, I got into a conversation with somebody one time about the recent movement in volleyball shorts for women, and their defense was that it makes it easier for them to move. That's why they wear these shorts. That's why they do all this stuff. And I was like, then I think the NBA should move to that because
They had it at first.
and it was just like all of a sudden the conversation changed. You know, of course we don't want to see the NBA running around in these ridiculous shorts, but it's okay for a bunch of teenage girls to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shag double
I did.
But I think that's it.
On that pleasant visual.
Not that pleasant.
Think about that when you're.
Yeah. Think about the King of Cleveland doing that. There you go.
Ooh.
So pleasant dreams, everyone.
I'm gonna next picture. Caption this.
I'm gonna find a picture of an NBA star in volleyball shorts.
Please don't. But
That'd be horrible.
that'd be good.
You could probably find like a Steve Nash or something, but as long as you don't find a Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Oh.
Jack.
Oh.
Love it.
We're gonna call it. So
Alright.
thanks for being on.
Yep. Thanks, James, for being on.
No, thank
No
me.
problem.
And of course, Kyle and Are it's always nice to have you here.
Thanks for letting me come on late.
Of course.
Thanks for being on. We'll see you soon.